Dear students, I welcome you all to the video lecture of instruction set of 8086. The overall instruction set will be covered in two videos. So let us start the instruction set. So if we talk about the instruction set that 8086 usually support, there are basically 8 types of sets. As you have already covered in case of 8085 and 8051, that the instruction set is generally clubbed into various groups. The very important group is data transfer group, that is data transfer instructions. Number 2 is arithmetic instructions. Number 3 is bit manipulation instruction. Number 4 is string manipulation instructions. Number 5 is program execution and transfer instructions that we used in case of branch and loop. Number 6 is processor control instructions. Number 7 is iteration control instruction. And number 8 is interrupt control instruction. The overall format of 8086, which includes many instructions, these instructions are further classified in these specific broad areas, that is broad 8 groups. So let us have a discussion on data transfer instructions. So when we talk about data transfer instruction, the very important instruction is move. Move is very much clear to you because you were using move instruction 8085 as well. The aim of move is to transfer the data from one register to another, or you can transfer data into a register. Similarly, we have push and pop. These are basically stack related instruction that is already known to you. You've already used these instruction in 8085. That is to put a data on the top of the stack or to get a word from the stack. Similarly, there are two new instructions, that is push A and pop A. These are used to put all the register on the stack or to get all the instruction or words from the stack. There is an important instruction that is called as XCHG. XCHG is basically exchange instruction. So this instruction in 8086 is used to exchange the data of two specific locations. As is very much clear to you that in case of 8086 we use segmentation. Therefore, within a segment you can just perform intra-segment or inter-segment transfer or exchange. There is another instruction that is called as XLAT. It is used in basically translating the codes. Suppose you are using a specific keyboard. If you press any key, there is specific code for that. You basically want to convert that code with a hexadecimal code. Therefore, in order to convert one code with another code, we use XLAT instruction. Similarly, as a part of data transfer instruction, we have another instruction that is called as, it is basically the part of data transfer instruction, that is in and out instruction. These instructions are also very much clear to you. These are basically port related or peripheral related instructions. Next is instruction for transferring the address. Okay, is there any instruction to transfer the address directly? Yes, there are specific instructions that are used in 8086, that is LEA, load effective address. This means we can load the address of a operand into a register. LDS, load the address of DS, that is very much known to you. What is the meaning of DS? Into the register memory. LES, load the address of extra data segment register into a register or a memory. Similarly, there are specific instructions, data transfer instructions, that are used for flags, that is LAHF. Now, the overall value of AX register is divided into two parts, that is lower 8-bit and higher bit, AL and AH. So when we talk about LAHF, it is load AH, that is higher byte of AX register with a lower byte of flag register. Similarly, SAHF, similarly pushf and popf, again that is to copy the flag register onto stack or to take the value from the stack. Now the second important instruction set, the overall classification, in case of classification, the second important classification is arithmetic instruction. So when we talk about arithmetic instruction, these are basically add with carry, increment, ASCII adjust after addition, decimal adjust after addition, subtract with borrow, decrement, negate. Negate is basically used for 2's complement. When we perform a 2's complement operation, it can directly be performed in case of 8086. There are many instructions that are in addition to 8085 because it is advanced version of microprocessor if you compare 8086 with 8085. So AAS is basically ASCII adjust after subtraction, DAS is decimal adjust after subtraction. In case of 8086, we can directly perform multiplication and division. MUL is multiply unsigned byte or word. imul is basically multiplying a signed word. Side multiplying a signed word. AAM is ask get just after multiplication. Similarly, we have instructions for division, that is div, idiv, and AAD. Now, the next classification, the next classification will be bit manipulation instruction. That is number 3. So, what is bit manipulation? What is bit manipulation? Suppose we want to manipulate a bit, that is D0, D1, D2. We can perform NOT operation, AND operation, OR operation, XOR operation, or test operation. Test operation is basically we can AND bit by bit. So in this way we can test a bit. Similarly, there is another important instruction that is called a shift operation. Shift can be left, shift can be right, shift can be with carry, shift can be without carry. Similarly, there are many instructions that is called as rotate left, rotate right, rotate left with carry, rotate left without carry. In this way, we have basically covered the first 4, the first 3, in fact, first 3